Is that kind of like fucked up? I don't feel like he would have did that to me if he was sober. But I don't know. I just feel like, man, I don't know. But then he kept telling me he wasn't drunk. And in the midst of it, I was like, "Yo, just calm down. You're drunk." And he kept screaming he wasn't drunk. He said he was sober. But how you can't be sober if you're sitting here screaming and trying to gaslight me, telling me you never invited me when the plan started with us. You know them text messages that's in Bubbly's phone that you screenshotted to help yourself. You know that was about me and Bubbly going to the casino together. Bubbly was stood to your house because we were supposed to leave and go to the casino and go drink. You know that's what those messages was about. It wasn't about going to Finesse house. So he's trying to take pieces and weaponize the situation to make it look better. Even down to that screenshot of him saying that when Cash asking him to live there, Finesse was in my fucking box all damn day yesterday like we was cool. He was sitting up here because that's how he worked. He's a chess player. So now, because he wanted to look like, oh, what you mean? She was just here. We was just talking. We was just chilling. Why would we be into it? That's what he do. That's what he do. And like, he was in the live. Y'all know how Cash was saying she was outside and she ain't had nowhere to go or whatever the case may be. Finesse started that. Finesse was in the comments talking about some fucking, you said this, yeah, she can just come over here. So then I was like, oh yeah, I said yeah, Cash, just go ask Finesse. I said, just go ask Finesse. Like, and then he used that. He texted her to make it seem like Cash just went out her way to be like, hey, can I come stay with you for a couple days? We ain't just think about that. You started that in the live. In fact, this manipulative bitch, before I left the house, he told me, he told me, how you finna do all that shit that you just said? And he was just like, oh, come back. You got a room up here. You got a room up here. You ain't gotta just come back. When you come back to Vegas, you got a room here. Bro, I'm telling you, the nigga just make it look like it's me. And I swear to God, if the parties that was involved did not see with their own eyes, you know what I mean? How psychotic this nigga is and how his mood could just flip from this to bitch, I love you to bitch, I don't even fuck with you. I don't trust you, bitch. You do this because I fucking love you. No, shut the fuck up, bitch. Bro, bitch, crack baby for real. This shit is man. It was insane. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life, and I can't even. I'm so tired, bitch. Every time I close my eyes, I was jumping out my sleep. The first in my flight, I couldn't even get the. I ain't never been through no shit like that for real. Yeah, I told y'all the whole situation with like Lloyd. When Lloyd, you know, was that and the knife and shit. I told y'all about that story when I had to defend myself. But man, this this was something else. This was something else, man. And I just wish, like, damn, even in the midst of me telling my story, I still try to look at the other side. But when you tell yours, you don't see it from my point of view, even though you try to make it pretend like you do.
PND.
Yeah,
You know, I always listen, but I never say anything about the situation too much. But
yeah.
today, I am very angered. The ugly motherfucker does not want you. But he puts his hand on you because he knows you're pretty and he knows you're way above him. But why he do this? Because he knows when you get the right nigga, you're gonna be set up and you're gonna be gone. And he doesn't want that. So he's gonna beat you up so you can look bad and no one wants you. But see, you don't have the right people in your corner because my brother can take care of him in a second. I promise you. I'm so mad at him right now. I want to get him myself. I'm
Girl.
angry for you, honey. And love don't let you love nobody. And once they start putting their hands on you, that's then they can touch me. He can say the wrong things to me, and I'm going,
Yeah.
what? That ugly nigga? He need to be somewhere put down. Lord, please, baby, get it together. Please. He is not the one. Don't even waste your energy with him. Then last night I noticed when you was on the app, he was just saying all kinds of things in the background when you with someone else. Yeah, she can do this now. She can do that now. And the best sloppy head in the world. And just what he should have been doing. He don't want you. Why does he care?
Yeah.
PND, please, baby, you take this right here because it could have been worse.
Y'all
You
have
know
no
I got
idea.
your back.
Y'all have no idea.
I got your back at any time. But you, anytime, you want to come to me, you can come. Anytime
I
you
just
need
can't
me,
believe.
you get in touch with me first.
Yeah. I
Girl,
just can't. Yeah, I can't believe. I, I just can't believe he sat there and fake cried like that on here. You know what I mean? That was,
it's definitely a fake. It's a fake. He
bro.
wants
Did
he
y'all not
wants your
see?
money, but he doesn't want you.
Bro, I'm an empath. I'm an empath, y'all, and I feel feelings. If that shit was genuine, bro, I would have felt that. Especially, man, like I do. Y'all know, I would have felt that. That motherfucker said,
Girl, it's all a
"I
joke.
know you
It's
fucking
all this
lying.
mess. Mm.
I know you fucking lying."
And he's done too much on this app for nobody have not already have gotten to him. He know not to step to me. He better not say anything what I'm saying about me either, because I'll send my brothers on him anyway. I can't stand this man. I hate TKO, and I hate him worse than I hate TKO. And that's terrible.
That motherfucker is a master manipulator.
I seen
That
it.
is all he know, and that is all he gonna be.
I seen it.
Put me down, put me down, honey.
Okay. Yeah, I seen it. But if he was just real about it, you know what I mean? He just don't want to be real about it. And like he's trying to like build a story around like, bitch, you're just all wrong. So now that's what I'm saying. It's just like, bro, you said I trespassed and broke and entering. You left the shit wide motherfucking open, and I screamed for you downstairs when I was there, and Bubbles came downstairs. You have fucking cameras that scream alerts. Y'all was not sleeping. Y'all wasn't even sleeping. Y'all was wide awake. You have alerts that scream when there's cars in front of your parkway. You was alerted 3 damn times. And I called you when I was on my way too. And I texted Bubbles when I was on my way too. I screamed. He's the one that sent Bubbles downstairs to be like, yo, go tell her, go say hi to her. So why are you online acting like this was about you that's basically trying to build your case on why you did what you did, brother man. A simple I thought I could see it from your point of view on how you thought it looked, right? Because he said that the thing was moved, and when people was coming up here, they was like, "Oh, PND, you should have brought it to him." And at first I agreed with y'all, but then now I'm thinking like, hold the fuck up. What you mean? I should have just picked the shit up and went to go bring it to him. I put that shit in a cupboard. That shit was tucked away in a cupboard where all he had to do was be like, PND, where my shit went. And I could and I tried to call him on FaceTime while I was in the house, while I was on live, to tell him like, yo, we in here, and I was gonna tell him like I moved his stuff. So I don't know. This shit is just weird to me. I said have never touched it. Well, Letta, when I know this nigga is a fucking felon and he ain't supposed to have a motherfucking gun in the first place, and he told me he don't trust Cash like that. So I was sitting here thinking I was doing something out of care and being protected. So yes, I moved the shit in the cupboard so Cash didn't see it. And he was gonna be alert with it. As soon as he came downstairs, he tweaked automatically. He didn't even give me a chance to tell him where it was at. The man already reacted before even asking. He said, where my shit at? Once he started saying where my thing was at, I told him that it's in the cupboard. I put it in the cupboard. The minute he asked. I only did it because of how you made it seem like you don't mess with Cash. I only did it because you told me you don't mess with Cash like that. But no. I don't know what the situation is. He was like, oh, Cash don't do no weird shit like that. So why was you screaming and hollering when I brought Cash here the first time? You said you don't fuck with the bitch the first time we went over there. Now you saying you don't have a problem with Cash when Cash is right here. That's fake. You're doing that because she's in your face. You told me you didn't want her over here. You said you only wanted me to be over here. You said you didn't want me to bring this bitch over here. So now I got the permission to actually have her over here this time. After you told me you don't really fuck with her. So now you trying to make it be like, now he trying to twist it and be like, no, bitch, I don't got a problem with Cash. It's you I don't trust, bitch. I don't trust you. And then he was like, oh, you do this to people. This is what you do. You need to stop fucking playing with people. And playing what? Bitch, I thought you didn't fuck with the bitch. Man, I come from something where it's like, yo, I thought me and him, the way he make it seem, right? You know what I mean? It was nothing to it to just be on some shit like, yo, where's my stuff at? He just tweaked out automatically. He tweaked on sight when it was gone. He didn't even give me a chance He didn't even give me a chance. He ain't even give me a chance. So my thing is, right? Say the whole story and see if they still on your side, because you know they not gonna be. But he know I don't even like to move. I don't like to move like this, man. I don't like to move like this. But I see what he's doing. When people get in his box, he kicking people in the box that's saying, I allow all opinions. He sit there and he start kicking people at the box that try to tell my side. Or they'll be like, PND said this, or like, oh, I don't think she meant she was in the wrong kick. If he felt like they was on my side at all, he wasn't even playing that. He was kicking any motherfucking body. He felt like that was going, yeah. So that was so fucking weird. Look at my neck. What about my neck? He didn't choke me. There's nothing on my neck. He didn't choke me. Yeah, he never choked me. Oh damn, yeah, I would have put the felon back where he was. Quick, how do we know it was finesse that hair? It was probably Cash blocking. Why would the fact y'all sitting here and y'all still trying to defend the shit is insane. I don't see any black eye. My black eye has a concealer over it. I have concealer on because I'm around my family. If y'all want me to go show y'all, I will take the concealer off because they already fucking seen it in the sunlight. They already seen it through the motherfucking sunlight, even when I tried to cover it. So it was nothing to do. I couldn't do nothing about it. What's up, Keith?
Where you motherfucking haters at? Where you motherfucking haters at? Talk y'all shit, haters. Talk y'all motherfucking shit.
So
Haters,
what happened?
talk y'all shit.
I can't hear nothing you saying. Is he muted? Is he muted?
PND, what up? You can hear me?
Girl, drop him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, shut your goofy ass up on that fake ass page. Only thing is weird is the motherfucker on a fake ass page sitting up there with zero scenes. That's the only motherfucker that's weird. If you on a fake page with zero scenes, you the only motherfucker that's weird because you can't even be yourself. All right, PND, let me say this. I'm drinking right now too. Uh,
Thank you.
I fuck with you. I ain't even got a problem with none of y'all. But that's my partner. But if it occurred how I think it occurred, iron sharpened iron, and I'm gonna tell my partner he wrong for the shit. If it occurred how I think it occurred, as a man, you know what I'm saying? I done have my past, and I know how that shit is, and I'm gonna tell him he motherfucking wrong about the shit. If it occurred how I think it occurred, what they told me, I definitely would chop my iron for real.
Yeah.
What up, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, This is Keys. This is Johnny Keys, y'all. This is Johnny Keys. And that's my motherfucking partner down, and I'll motherfucking tell him if he's wrong about some shit. And if it happened, I think it occurred. Look, fam, you talking to somebody with PTSD, somebody from South Central LA, somebody been in the military, paranoia through the motherfucking roof. Yeah. Finesse, PND. Wait, was you, let me ask you this, PND. Was you bullshitting with him when he came out to the pistol? Was you trying to hide it and shit like that?
I only moved it because he had expressed to me that um he don't
Okay,
trust her like that because of cash. He said he
okay,
didn't trust her like that. So what I did, I moved it out of care because one, and I'm not saying nothing that he didn't come on here and say himself. He is a felon. He wasn't supposed to have a gun, and he told me he didn't trust her like that. So
yeah.
I moved it out of care so she didn't see it. So, and I tried to call him on FaceTime while I was in that after I moved it, and he didn't answer. So when he came downstairs, he reacted before he even started asking.
Okay, now you're definitely wrong. Now, this is my
When he
perspective.
peeped it, he said at
Yeah.
one time he didn't even give me a chance to tell him.
So look, I don't give a fuck when nobody say iron sharpen iron. Finesse my partner, smooth fucking finessing. I fucking finessing, no problem. But at the same time, if any motherfucker, I don't give a fuck who it is, y'all know I have my
Oh,
motherfucking past and I don't give
my
a fuck.
service.
If your PTSD, if your paranoia is through the roof to the point where motherfuckers come in your shit and you tell him that his pistol was sitting up somewhere else. You tell him that his pistol was right there. Did you tell him that?
But I tried to. He wouldn't even. But Keys, it's like he's he said it. He asked and he reacted within a second. He didn't even give me a
Okay.
chance to
Finesse.
talk. Like, because he
So
already had in his mind made up what he felt he had in his mind
so
made up
let
already what he thought the situation
pause.
was.
So pause. Let
So
me tell him as a
I
black
couldn't.
man to a black man, heterosexual
Yeah.
to a heterosexual, a motherfucker with PTSD to a motherfucker with PTSD, a motherfucker from the hood to a motherfucker from the hood, a motherfucker with paranoia problems to a motherfucker with paranoia problems. When it comes down to this shit, fam, if your paranoia is through the motherfucker roof, a motherfucker that had TV shit before and the bench that shit, if your paranoia problems is through the motherfucking roof like that, fam, you need to get your shit checked the fuck out. And I'm just being real. Iron sharper, motherfucking iron. I'm just being motherfucker. If your woman is telling you that your burner's right there and you don't even get a lot of time, if your shit sit on the couch, was it sitting on the couch? Was it sitting on the couch or what was it? And you took it.
He left it on top of the table, but I only did it so I moved it and I put it out, and he didn't even give me a chance to. I tried to call him downstairs and
Nah,
everything, and I was trying to tell him whatever. He didn't answer. So when he got downstairs, I'm
okay.
happy as fuck to see him, and I was just about to tell him, and he
Now,
just seen the
if
shit, and
that's
he
the
just
case,
went.
if that's the
So
case,
it was like
but
it.
Nancy fam, you need to check your shit, fam. Not only you need to check
Thank
yourself when it
you.
comes to your mental health, fam, you need to check yourself when it comes down to even if it's some type of substance abuse you're dealing with, you can't. Because only two things gonna happen, fam. One, you're gonna end up with fuck around getting a body if you don't control your mental health, you're gonna end up catching a body, or two, you're gonna end up being a body. I say being a body to the point where you're gonna end up in jail, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna end up in jail, you're gonna end up dead. So you gotta control your mental health, fam. I'm just saying the phone. If she really tells you, you got to give her opportunity to speak. Say, look, some of that motherfucker PTSD and paranoia problems. If a motherfucker tell you that your burner is sitting right there, I understand that. But they tell you that your burner is sitting right there and it's up there and this is where it's at, give them opportunity to respond and let that shit calm down. Your paranoia should not be to the roof to the point where it equal two black eyes. Nah, nah.
But you know what, Keith? I was saying, I just said this the other night. I felt like I was raised off love, and I think he survived and he was raised off struggle. And I feel like it just don't mix. And I feel like the way how I try to care, it's gonna always be a red flag. It's like, oh, you got something up your sleeve. He don't like respect. When I used to live with him, because he would be sleep on the
Yeah,
couch, and I'm trying to respect him while he's sleeping, and I'll like try to tiptoe down the stairs to make
yeah,
sure I'm not making too much noise. I'll go in the fridge, go take a water. He's like, why are you creeping and
yeah.
sneaking and geeking
So
around this
look,
hoe? I'm trying to respect you.
I understand
Like
that too. I know a
like
lot of people they not gonna understand how they're gonna look at it, yo.
so
I'm holding them as accountable as a man, heterosexual man. You know, if gay people to hold each other accountable, trans hold each other accountable as a heterosexual man, I'm definitely holding them accountable. I don't give a fuck. As a nigga from the hood, I'm definitely holding them accountable. Just like motherfuckers hold me accountable for all the shit I did in my past. Iron sharpen motherfucking iron. So when you come down to it, finesse, you know, we fuck with you, me and Smooth, we fuck with you. You wrong about shit. Tell you, fam. And don't never get to the point where you feel like you can't be sharpened a little bit. Get to the point where you can't be as sharp, even if you about that ism or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? That's life, fam. Iron gonna sharpen motherfucking iron. But if that is the case, get your PTSD checked out, man. Get your paranoia checked out. Real recognize real, And any of you dumbass bras in the comments and sitting up here trying to justify that stupid ass shit, shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers cannot be that much better. If you that motherfucking better to say that, okay, even if somebody came in my crib, I got about 12 weapons around this motherfucker. If somebody came in here, I invited in my crib, took my burner, and said, look, you left the burner on the couch, and here's your burner right there. My burner should not, look, I'm being real. That shit should not only should end with two black eyes. I should not be that paranoid to the point where I got a black in the motherfucker eye. I'm just being real. If that's the case, you shouldn't be invited to my motherfucking crib.
and
What
you
up?
know what's so crazy? The keys. They was telling me, why didn't you go bring it to him? Now imagine he already paranoid, right? And he
But,
said he didn't hear me come in the house.
yeah,
If I would have went upstairs with the gun, what you think he would have did if I
but
was walking
PND,
upstairs in the gun, if I had the gun trying to
I
give it to
gotta
him?
ask you something though, PND.
What do you think he would have did?
This is something that occurred a couple years ago when somebody who took somebody's car, who was drunk, he took somebody's car, and before they crashed the fuck out, they called the police, and the whole motherfucking app dragged the fuck out of his ass. The whole app dragged the fuck out of his ass because he called the motherfucking police before he crashed out. Before he gave a motherfucker two black eyes, he called the police before he did that. The whole ass dragged the fuck out of his ass. But yes, you got a motherfucker that sit up here and blacken. I think somebody else should have blackened somebody else's eyes. But y'all respected that shit then? Because y'all said the other motherfucker was wrong for calling the police when they took his car and was drunk. And y'all ain't give a fuck about that. That's how fake you motherfuckers is. We can't come to you motherfuckers about y'all not even real. I'm just being real. Not even real. But that's my partner. Like I told TK all the time, I'm glad you did call the police instead of motherfucker letting that shit escalate over. I'm glad you motherfucker. Shut your slow ass up. Where the fuck it is, I promise you they on the fake page. Where the fuck click that page, I guarantee it's a fake page. It ain't nobody bad talking about Brandon Keys. It ain't nobody motherfucking bad. Look at these motherfucking pages. It ain't a bad bitch on the motherfucking pages. And I'm just keeping it real. Yo, nigga don't look at me. Daddy don't look like me. Your nigga ain't got no
So
emotion to me. No, none of that shit. Get your goofy ass the fuck on. It's a fake page. If it's a bad bitch on the motherfucking real page, please show me their motherfucking page. Please show me. If it's a bad bitch play, it ain't there. It ain't happening. No shape, form, fact. I don't give a fuck. Vanessa, you my partner, fam, but you motherfucking wrong about this shit. Dead ass. Just like I tell TKO he's wrong about some shit. Like I tell my motherfucking partner, make your boy he's wrong about some shit. Your PTSD is that severe to the point where you uncontrollable. Fuck all that. And I don't give a fuck if I'm on some drink right now.
Yeah. But
What?
you know how I know but I feel like he know he's wrong, right? Because he's lying about how the situation went down too. Like, oh, he said like I was breaking and entering, I
Wait,
was
huh?
trespassing, and I'm like, wait, hold up. The night
I thought you.
started off
Oh
not
wait,
with
hold on.
he.
I
That's
thought
what
they
he
said
said.
said that.
He said the night started.
So you wasn't invited
He
over?
invite the what you mean? The night started off with me, and I asked him if he can bring Bubbles and Fancy. We could all just chill together. So it was supposed to be me and him. I invited Bubbles, and then he was sitting over here like, okay, go tell Bubbles she can come over here. And then when Bubbles got there, he tried to act like he didn't know Bubbles was coming, even though we was all in the live when he told me to go sit over there and
Yeah.
go get her. Right? So it don't matter. So they was trying to like paint it off like a PND versus Bubble things. No, it was a PND and Bubbles and finesse
I mean,
thing. We was all
man,
supposed to be
look,
chilling
I don't
together
give a
because I
fuck what you
wanted like
dumbass
all
com.
of us to be
Hold on,
together and
PND, my
chill.
bad. I gotta hold these stupid ass. I don't give a
Because I was
fuck
about
what you motherfuckers in the comments say. Connection, fam, highlighting, fam. As a man, as a heterosexual man, you should not be doing that shit, fam. And you know I had my motherfucking past when it comes to that shit. As a man, you in that mature mindset, your PTSD, your paranoia should not be to the point where that shit equals two motherfucking black eyes, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
y'all,
fuck on.
can
It
we
should
bring the
not equal
CPA
no two
please?
motherfucking black eyes. Any of you dumbass bitches
Let's
or you
go.
lame ass niggas in the comments, that's upon that shit. Something is wrong with you, motherfucker. Fuck y'all. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Don't care. Fam, you got them shit checked out. Like you just eat you up for the hood. Well, like you too. Fuck all that. It don't equal that. And I
We
understand how
need
the
300 to
Israelites are
beat him.
Israelites are a little bit different. I even try to look at it from different aspects. And look at it. Well, if it's an ism, even if it was an ism, some shit like that, I would smack her. Not like that. If he smacked her, I ain't saying that's a problem, but I ain't saying lifestyle when it comes down to the ism. But don't do that shit to her, fam. Don't do that shit, girl. Especially if you don't already live, but you got familiarity with the girl. You never got to break bread with you. She done paid you for. You know how that shit is. You know what the fuck she got going on. You don't like her at times. It's cool, but at the same motherfucking time, you know she genuinely a good person. She don't deserve that shit because you know that's gonna fuck the money. Just keeping it funky, just keeping it real, fam. And you dumbass motherfuckers in the comments and saying anything else, you motherfuckers need to get checked the fuck out. Fuck out of here. Y'all is retarded. Y'all is so motherfucking retarded. Y'all don't care about broadcasters more than somebody who common sense. Broadcasters
Y'all,
override
let's
y'all
go,
common
let's go,
sense.
let's
And I'm
go.
a realist. Don't think I ain't never told TKO no shit. Don't think I told myself no shit. Don't think I never told no shit. I'm a realist at the end
Thank
of the
you.
motherfucking day. There are these stupid ass broadcasters on here when it come down to it. You motherfuckers is flawless. Y'all fake as fuck. Y'all the same motherfuckers that bashed TKO for calling the police before he crashed the fuck out on Boss Life. Y'all bashed him when he took her car and he called the police before he crashed the fuck out. Fuck out of here. You
Thank you
dumbass
guys.
thoughts on this motherfucker. You lame ass niggas on here that want some goddamn pussy. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. And y'all, the room is hot. Can we get some
What
money
up,
trees
y'all?
and some dragon bubbles?
Cornballs on the fake ass pages. I'm just being real.
Thank
These motherfuckers
you.
on fake pages. You can't talk to me if you're on a fake page. I'm just being real. If you can't even be yourself on a fake page, what make you think that your opinion even matters? It don't even matter to yourself because you got to say it on a fake page. That shit is weird.
Thank you, y'all. Let's go, let's
Yo,
go.
yo, nigga don't look better than
Yes,
me.
y'all. Thank you,
Yo, nigga ain't got more
Shishi.
motion than me.
Thank you, thank you,
Yo,
thank
nigga ain't
you.
got none of that other shit.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey,
Thank
but
you, Wild
PND,
One. Thank you,
praying for you, love
Faithful.
you. And I'm gonna talk to my brother Finesse too, though. But start season. But definitely, I'm gonna talk to Finesse. Me and Smooth on Finesse head. That's our partner. We gonna hold this down.
Later.
Heterosexual man, motherfuckers.
All right, later. All right. Oh, Corey, you need to get your life together. I'm just finding some self worth about myself. Maybe I need to go find some fucking self worth about myself.
Hey PND, how you
Oh,
doing?
Hello.
But I just want to say this. I'm not here to judge one way or another, but I will say this if I can, please. Be careful about picking up other people pum pums because you don't know the history behind them and you don't want nothing to happen and your fingerprints come up on it.
exactly.
So be careful about handling other people pum pums because you don't know whether it's
I think
stolen
we need
or
to.
what the history
I
is
think
on
it's
it.
more about be careful about who we're dealing with, and
Well,
you know,
that too.
you know what I feel like. I think I don't know. He he just he just. Oh shit! It's just so loud in here. Matter of fact, go ahead. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I
All
was going
right,
to
I'm
say the
getting
same
better.
thing that Ma Dukes was just saying. Really, just about your prints. You got to be careful. Just because you don't know the history. That's where I was going. Also, because it's so easy. Because you just never know. That's what I was saying. So
I appreciate it. Y'all, can I get a luxury card so I can hit my millie? Can y'all help me hit my millie? I just need a luxury card to hit my millie. Can someone send me a luxury card to hit my millie? You just don't touch them. I mean, listen, I know that now, and I will never touch somebody's shit again. Um, I feel like, I feel like what I've noticed. I think the more I show I care, or like the more I try to like do actions to show I care, it make that person more specific. I mean, that makes them more like suspicious, and they don't appreciate it. They just don't like it, like small gestures or anything like that. They don't fuck with it. So I think when when someone doesn't feel like when you feel like someone doesn't like appreciate you, or they don't like to or they don't like trust you, I think I do this thing, right? Where it's like, damn, I fuck with this person. I really want to try to show this person that I fuck with them. But how do I do it? So then I start trying, I do things because I'm an acts of service type of bitch. And that's how I feel that's how I feel loved. I feel loved by acts of service. So I do the same thing. I do certain, that's just how I am. So when I'm doing certain shit, it was literally out of care. That's what I do. So it wasn't meant to be some weird shit. When he told me, and then I remembered about like, a story he has told me, and I was like, dang, he has been traumatized, he has lost his friends, and he had opened up to me in that aspect about like, you know, his partner's getting killed and shit like that. Now, when he told me the reason why he reacted, it was like, okay, cool, I understand. But we not gonna just pretend like that was the only conversation at hand. It wasn't just my gun, boop. It was my gun, boop. Why you ain't come upstairs? Boop. Who sent you over here? Boop. Who you fucking with? Boop. Like, you know what I mean? It was just a lot. It was a lot. And y'all have no idea, like, and it's just like, damn, if this how you show you care, I don't think I want you to care. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I mean? No, I never hit him. I was scared out of my mind. I was scared out of my mind. And I wasn't trying to hit him because I was like, I was just like on some shit. Was like, I am not no harm to you. And you know I'm not no harm to you. So it's just like, I was like curled up, like in a ball. And then I felt you know what I mean? So I didn't even know how to react to that shit. I'm not just some bitch sitting here getting hit on by niggas and shit. How the fuck, I don't know what the fuck to do. They thought you were setting him up. He didn't think I was setting him up. It was probable cause and built up anger. That was it. And I don't want to talk about it. And I'm not going to go into the details or nothing like that. I just want to relive that again because that was very scary.
But PND, why are you not taking accountability though? You
hands on you if you never came in the building in the first place. Finesse is not, he don't just go around hitting women. You need to take accountability.
I told y'all my side of the story, and I told y'all what I was thinking. That was it. My accountability is caring for the wrong person. The more that nigga see I care, the more it bite me in my ass. And he plays on it. He knows certain things. Everybody knows I'm not no police bitch. It's a lot of things. You know what I mean? And then he knows that and he observed that. So I feel like, you know what I mean? It get played with and get played on. Because I don't play police games, and everybody know I don't play police games. I don't even like doing this. But this is what he chooses every time he want to come online. And he always want to come online and say something first. You know why? Because he know it's never me. He know I'm not the one that be starting the shit. He really be coming online telling y'all things first because he be having a guilty conscience. That's why he comes online and starts telling y'all things first, because I'm a very private bitch. I mean, like, yeah, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, there's ways to hit me. You know what I mean? But this nigga hates me. This nigga really hates me. Like, you went for my face. Do you know? Like, you hate me for real. Like, you really hate, like, my face, bro? That, you hate me. It ain't nothing that you can do to tell me you don't. How could you tell me you fuck with me and you play with me and you think I'm green and you know you got access because you know I fuck with you and you know I like you and that's the reason you over here. But that don't make no sense. How can you say that things to me and then hit me after you say that? That don't make no sense. And then it's like an emotional, when he was doing like an emotional, it was like all his feelings was coming out at one time while he was doing it. From why you with Cash? Why the fuck you not upstairs in the why you ain't back in the room? When you leave, come back over here. And y'all still could have the room upstairs. It's what's a storyline? Punching me in my bro? Nah, he didn't punch me. But I'm saying like doing this to my face is not a storyline. When you do things, that is not a when the physical is involved, that's not a storyline. This is not a storyline. You cannot. This is insane. Yeah, you hate me for real. And there's no other way to tell me otherwise. Man, if I even told y'all, what went down, I don't even think y'all would believe how psycho that man went. Because even the people involved, I don't even think they could wrap around their head. What type of crackhead activity is this? What type of crackhead mental gymnastics is this going on? Like, you know what I mean? It was just something insane. It was just something insane. I have never seen nobody move, think, act like that. And I just didn't know how to handle it. The fuck me being schizophrenic got to do it? You schizophrenic bitch. What the fuck? The fuck you bringing up schizophrenia for? It was just, bro, it was just, I don't understand. And it's like this, I don't know. Boy, that man is weird. And even after the situation, he had got a rose. He got a rose. Like, his dick was hard as hell after that. And he was trying to fuck. And I'm like, no, I don't want to fuck. I said, oh, why the fuck would I want to fuck you after you just, like, on some, like, what? No, bitch, I don't want to fuck. I don't want you to go. Don't get on your flight. Fuck you, so what? You can smack me. Get the fuck out of my face. Yo, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of my face. Don't try to sit here and convince yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be like. It was sick. It was sick. And if it wasn't other people watching, I'm telling you, it's like I'm not happy. There was people that had to experience me go through that, right? But it's like, yo, if y'all didn't see this shit in real time, would y'all believe me if I told y'all this is what he did? Like, you know what I mean? Like, my head was so fucked up yesterday. Y'all, got off the plane in Denver and went straight to the bar. And let me tell you how the universe works. I went into the bar crying, started getting my drink, and the fucking bouncer that y'all saw me with yesterday, he seen me and he was like, "Dang, you had me lost for words when you came in here." And I'm just like, what? Boy, I'm sitting here with a swollen eye and crying. And you said I'm lost for words. And he's sitting there, he bought me food, he was buying me drinks all night, and I ain't even had nowhere to go. Cause remember, they shut down my AC yesterday, cause you know they was bullying me. So they shut down my AC yesterday, and I ain't had nowhere to go. And he let me and then he let me go take a nap at his house while he was still working, and then he came back, and that's when I did the shrooms and everything. He was a really cool guy. But it's like the universe be trying to like come and help me sometimes. Are you still in shock and disbelief? I'm still going through this thing where it's like I've been like disassociating all day. Like I'll be sitting here, y'all. I can't. I was trying to eat food with my family, and the food is still sitting in the microwave. Like I ain't had no appetite. Like I'll be sitting here, and sometimes I'll be having like flashbacks of it, and I'm just like, damn. I care for you so much, but you do these things because you know I care. And you do these things because you feel like you got me wrapped here. And he does this because he'll go, and I really feel like he was sitting in my face yesterday trying to make like everything was like good or whatever. How could you try to make sure everything's good, but then come online and play in my face and make me look like I'm the issue or like I'm the problem? Like you're trying to flip this into your favor, and that's like not cool because you're trying to be like, why she did this, why she did that, and you're trying to set a narrative. Because I watched you sit there when people try to tell you my point of view, you kicking them out the lie. You're kicking them out the box because you want to keep the narrative on like, whoa, poor finesse, damn finesse. I know, finesse, you didn't have to do that. What you mean he didn't? I'm so mad she made you do that. I made him do what? Y'all let that man come on there with them crocodile tears? Y'all let that man come up here with them fucking crocodile tears? That wasn't even, bro, I'm an empath. I swear to God, if he was really on that shit, I would have been like, yo, this nigga genuinely probably do feel some type of remorse towards this. And I would have, there was no remorse there. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He stand behind what the fuck he did. But he's not gonna, like, them tears was fake as fuck. Man, listen. If that's what Cash do, that's what Cash do. I would prefer she did it, but it was her experience too. And if she want to talk about what her experience was, I cannot stop her. She's her own individual person. Just like how Bubbles came online earlier and she said her side. Everybody can go and say what they feel comfortable about saying. And you're not forced to say nothing either. You know what I mean? But it's a fucked up situation, y'all. It's a really fucked up situation. It's just a fucked up situation. They said discover dragon eggs. I don't know what this is. I said cancel for now. I don't know. He needs to just. Well, he's not gonna do it. Thank you guys for gifting, but he's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna do it. He ain't finna. He ain't finna come and say everything because if he was to be truthful, none of y'all would be on his side. Is hot. The live is caliente. So if y'all want to do like money trees and dragon bubbles and shit, or you can gamble like Alexis, it's like the best time for y'all to gamble.
Happy 4th of July, baby.
Happy 4th of July.
Where's my butt?
Yeah. If I'm pressing charges, no. No, I'm not pressing charges, and it's just like, and it's not about returning to somebody or whatever the case may be. I've just never been that type of person. I've never, even since I was like little, and like situations, like I've just never been a bitch to do police games. I've always been like that. Like in anything, if something ever was like, a really big ass situation and something had to get handled, it would get handled, the proper way. But I'm just not the person that, I don't like doing it. You gotta set them firm boundaries with these people. Yeah, I only got it on one eye, y'all. But as y'all can see, I have concealer on. You can see the concealer, right? So I put concealer on because I was around my family earlier. But yeah, you can still see it through the concealer. It's dark. Like it's dark. My mom hasn't said anything. But yeah, my mom hasn't said anything. She's seen it earlier, but I think she was just staring at it. But she didn't. I don't think she wanted to say nothing. You said try red eye concealer. Yeah, like I don't know. Said she pissed. I wouldn't have let that house standing. Y'all had no idea. I was genuinely terrified. Yeah, I was genuinely terrified. Like he genuinely terrifies me now. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. he was too unpredictable. I'm thankful you're safe. Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah. It wasn't worth it. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. And if I feel like, and I feel like even if I had like an inkling, because now we've had conversations, right, about this. Me and him, we've lined, and I've said some of my feelings, and he said his. And it's like, I think that's the first time. It was the first time we had a conversation, and he wasn't just like at me, at me, at me. Like y'all ever see how me and Finesse be going at it? This was the first time in all the time of us fucking with each other that y'all even seen his energy wasn't on 10 with me, because I think he genuinely knew he was wrong, because he was like, who gave you the code to the house? What you mean, who gave you the code to the house? How'd you get into the house? So he was sitting over here, the way his mind was moving and how his shit was going, he was thinking a whole bunch of extra shit. And he reacted before he got answers. And it was scary. That's what scares me. Because now we get into a situation again. It doesn't have to be anything like this. But if we have another misunderstanding again, is you finna react again before you? Is you gonna just react again before you ask me questions? And I'm just like, dang, are you going? What's your now? I don't know you no more. Who are you? This always been you. And now, if I even was to be like, yo, I fuck with this nigga again after this, now it's validated, and it would be okay. And he would think, and he would know this is not my deal breaker. So he would do it again, and he might just do it this time. It might go from this to this now. Now, what if it start going weapon based? Then what if